Well, hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, Miss Amberlynn got over on her Insta once again, doing her Ask Me Anythings. And this time around, she started asking questions about suing some reaction channels. So I got a little bit of things to ask and things to say. So y'all, let's get a couple of things out of the way. Do you see this horse's butt on the screen? It's there for a reason. It's because he's full of crap, and so am I. Everything that you are about to hear is for entertainment purposes and only for entertainment purposes. And this is my opinions and only my opinions. I am on YouTube to have a little bit of fun, so nothing I say is a fact. So let's just dive on into these and see what kind of trouble Miss Amberlynn is going to get us into today. Let's just go ahead and dive in head first, and let's start off with this one. How have you been doing? Cyberbullying is real and it's never justified. I'm slowly feeling better. Well, if it's still going on, then how are you slowly feeling better? Shouldn't you be slowly getting used to it? Or shouldn't you be already used to it? You've been online for a while, Amberlynn, so shouldn't this be something that you have been used to? Just a train of thought I have. Is it hard to have grace when people strip you of your humanity on public platforms? Yes, Miss Amberlynn, you put yourself out there so much. You have done this for years. There is no grace left to you, my opinion only, like I said in the beginning. You have got a long ways to go before you present yourself with any kind of grace. She's got to be, a little bit, she got to get that ego built up just a little bit answering some of these questions, guys. No question, but you're so effing brave. Keep going. Thank you so much. You know there's going to be a couple of those in here, correct? You know that because she's got to have positives in with the negatives because not all of them have to be a negative thing. She has got to show that she's got supporters on Insta for her. Are you bored? No, I don't really get bored that often. Amberlynn keeps herself quite busy. She does have her journaling, and then she's got Legos. She makes sure that she keeps herself busy with Legos. Then she goes places with her mom. We don't often see that, but she says she goes out with her mom. We know when she goes out to her mom with her mom, she goes to bingo. I wish I could name off a lot more that would keep her busy, but I really can't come up with any more that we're able to see. Is weight loss content coming back? You've always been a great inspiration to me. Sending love. It is. Okay, I have a question and I have something to say. One, how is she an inspiration if she does not lose weight and she is constantly failing on her diet? That is not an inspiration I would enjoy having. And something that I have to ask is why would you look at her for that? She has to have weight loss on her channel because if she continues gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight and not ever trying to lose it, she's going to lose a lot of her audience because nobody wants to sit there and watch somebody just eat themselves to off the earth. That's not what a lot of people want to see. There's websites for that, and it's not YouTube. So she would have to do something else with her time and with her life. This is not a weight loss channel to her, but this is what she's been doing forever. So technically, accept it or not, it's a weight loss channel, Amberlynn. Will you be going live again for everyone or members only for a bit? My next live is Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. CT for members. That's all I really know about lives right now. Meaning that she just is going to be there for the paying members for right now, unless she gets herself drinking just a little bit, or she gets lonely, or she needs somebody to talk to, somebody to fill her time, because she might say that she doesn't get bored, but she does get bored, and she needs somebody to talk to and somebody to express her feelings, because she always wants to talk to her about her feelings to someone. And she uses the YouTube audience for that when she has nobody else. Wait, is season 3 of Yellow Jackets worth watching? Yes, the beginning of season 3 was a little slow, but it's worth it because the last two episodes have been so good. So, this was addressed in these comments a couple of times. So, let me tell you what this this show is about. It tells the narrative of a team of wildly talented high school girls soccer players who survive a plane crash deep in the Ontario wilderness. The series chronicles their descent from a complicated but thriving team to wearing cannibalistic clans, while also tracking the lives they attempted to piece back together. That's what it says at the overview of it is. Y'all are more than welcome. It just says it's American thriller drama television series. So y'all are more than welcome to look it up. That's everything that I'm seeing on it. I'm not familiar with it, but that's what I'm looking up and reading. Now that I know you watch it, who's your favorite on YJ? And I do believe this is Misty, who is Christina Ricci. You know what? If they continue talking about this show, I'm gonna start watching it because I guess it's good if they keep going on and on. Okay, guys, we're back to this one video that was done by Crab, and Amberlynn is not going to let it go, and she did a reaction to it, and she is absolutely not going to let it go now. So we're on this question. Amazing points you made on your Raglan bleed. You absolutely ate. Thank you. She now thinks that she's an amazing reaction channel in regards to her doing one video. So, like I said, if y'all want me to go over this, I'll be more than happy to go over it. If you don't want me to, and y'all just want to continue not understanding what it is, we will just continue on past it and we won't worry about it. I don't think we need any more detail into this one unless another question comes up. If it does, we'll find out what this show's about. Do you watch White Lotus? I do. That was simple, easy, and to the point. Like I said, anything else comes up, we'll look it up. Least favorite Yellow Jacket? Now, I couldn't match a picture to the character on this one, so I'm not able to answer this question for you. I do apologize. Are you answering all the questions or choosing? I just choose at random. If I answered all of them, it would be like 1,000 answers. And I do believe that if she posts any kind of question opportunity on YouTube, you will just see it. It will light up just questions and comments in the section. So I believe she has a whole lot of them, but I'm not for certain if she doesn't write some of them herself, or I do believe she nitpicks them. I do believe she does that, especially if she's having a bad day and she needs her self-esteem boosted. I think she goes through there and picks the ones that will, help her get a smile on her face, because there are times when she has it, there's way too many of "I love you, Amber, I love you, Amber, I love you, Amber, you're the best, Amber." There's way too many of those in one. So I think she's a little sneaky when it comes to them. And yes, there are some like this that pop up, just some random ones. Where did you get your coffee table? I'm in love. Amazon. And if she can have a link down there, she's going to have a link down there so that you can click on it and so that she can get credit for it. That's the way it works with an Amazon store. Love you, Queen. Will you ever do cameos? I'm taking a break on cameos right now. I'll be back soon. She couldn't keep up. That's the thing. She could not keep up on the requests and she got lazy on them. She wouldn't put any kind of effort whatsoever at all, so people were unhappy with them. She might want to start learning to put some pep in her step when she's doing them for people, especially with the prices they're paying. And here's another TV show question. Your favorite show you've been watching lately? For me, it's The Office. I know. Yellow Jackets, the last episode left my jaw on the floor. See, I didn't think she watched that many television shows, because she says she rarely turns on her TV. I thought she says she plays games and she mainly watches YouTube. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she started watching them maybe on Hulu or something like that. I don't know for sure, but at one point she said she uses her TV for gaming and not really watching anything. Who knows? It's Amberlynn. And this is about Zachary Michael. He's a reaction channel. Why do you refuse to respect ZM's pronouns? I do. Zach goes by he and they. So to me, if that's respecting him, so I don't understand what that point is. I'm not for sure on that one. Okay, guys, this is another one I think that she handpicked. I don't know. Girl, you absolutely ate crab up. Are you going to be doing more reactions where you disprove lies? Oof. As of right now, no. But thank you for enjoying the video. She's not going to let this one go. She did that one video, but that one video that was made with Raglan Lynn is going to bother her for a long, long time. It wouldn't surprise me if she doesn't do another video about it. That's how bothered she is. You should write poems again. I'm more of a prose girly now. Nope, no more poems. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, we are not writing anything like that. We are staying away from it. We're not going to put pen to paper, pencil to paper, marker to paper, nothing. We're leaving it alone because we got rain and petals eavesdrop. We are leaving it alone. Amberlynn, put it down. Do you recognize its BPD meltdown while it's happening or only afterwards? While it's happening almost 90% of the time. See, and that's weird to me. I don't know, because like mania, usually you don't recognize you're in mania until after you've had it. And I mean, I don't have BPD. I don't know anybody around me immediately that has it. So I couldn't answer that question, but it's kind of weird to me to even think about. You would think that maybe you can't realize it, but other people can see it. That's just it's hard for my brain to I can't grasp it at this moment. When will you be posting again? Today. Well, these were posted uh, yesterday. Combined to when my video is going to go up. It's going to be on the 24th. She posted on the 24th. Mine's going to go up on the 25th. So technically, she did post on the day she said she was going to post. So she did not lie. What's your favorite song right now? Black Friday by Tom Odell. I can say I haven't ever heard it, and I cannot play it for you because of copyright issues on YouTube, and I am not going to get myself in trouble. If you were given one wish and you couldn't wish for more wishes, what would you wish for? For addiction to no longer be in my family. Okay, that's an honorable wish. It really is. But how about for addiction not to exist at all? How about everything to, everybody to be cured of it, not just in your family. But you know what? I admire that she did think of, somebody besides her. That is a nice thing. But she would also need to think outside her family as well. But like I said, I'll give her credit where credit is due. She actually didn't think of herself. Well, she kind of did think of herself because if her family didn't have addiction, then she wouldn't have had the childhood she had, then she wouldn't be able to have so many complaints about her childhood. So it's all kind of rolled in. So maybe she didn't do this for a good cause. Maybe she didn't say it for a good reason. Maybe, maybe just maybe she's just blowing steam out her donkey butt. Do you have a favorite reaction channel, like one that you find the most respectful? Elizabeth Richardson. I am not going to say anything whatsoever at all. Um, do you go for walks anymore now? I do, not for mile-long walks, no. It's been freezing, and once the weather got better, it was 70 plus mile per hour winds and wildfires. But I'm so excited to start longer walks with Twinkie again soon. You know what? I can't say anything against Amberlynn here because I tell everybody I live in Texas and our winds are crazy whenever they get picked up. It is absolutely insane how strong they are right now. You walking to a tree shows how much you changed since. Good for you. Thank you. Definitely, I love that. I've documented moments like that. Being able to walk for an hour plus now versus only a few minutes back then is a huge improvement and accomplishment. And what she's talking about is years ago, there's a famous video of Amberlynn walking from her front porch down to a tree, around a tree, and walking back. And that is as far as Amberlynn could walk. And she was winded and barely even made it back up to the porch. Now then she can take Twinkie for a walk and things like that. So that's something that she's glad she documented so she can compare. But at times she also complains that that is something she documented, because it's not fair for you to hold that video against her because you're fat shaming if you do. It's kind of one of those double-edged things. 3 random facts about you. 1. I have my first tattoo picked out. I'm just too afraid to get it. 2. I watch ASMR before I go to sleep every night. 3. My mom talked to a subscriber we saw in person a couple nights ago about Choosy, laughing my face off. You know, right now all Amberlynn can do is laugh about it because it's out there. She can get off defensive about it if she wants to. It's not going to matter. Do you feel like Beck and Destiny left a lot of details of your side out of the video? Of course, that's the point. Make Amberlynn look as bad as possible and make themselves look little perfect little angels. All they're doing is proving they used me for money, so have fun with that, I guess. Amberlynn, you use them. You use them for money as well. You put them their names on your channel. You put their faces on your channel. You did all of that and you made money off of them and you kept talking and talking and talking about them. Even when they were out of your life, you kept talking about them. Fair is fair. And when you told your story about it all the time on your channel, it was time for them to tell their story. I never got how people can make excuses for reaction channels. It's just normalized bullying, apparently. Without a doubt, which is not allowed on YouTube. I am not going to go into the whole bullying because I don't know the ins and the outs of it, but I know you're not supposed to pick on people's looks. That's one thing that you are not supposed to go after, no matter what. You're not supposed to go after them mentally or emotionally or anything like that. You're supposed to leave all that alone because you don't want to cause any irreparable damage to them. I do believe in that. I do believe that's part of it. Do you realize you'd be a millionaire if you copyright claimed all reaction channels? Hey, don't you tempt me. I'm joking. I'd never do that. But yeah, crazy how easy it would be to do that. Just not interested at all. I remember when you did that to Apathetic Facts. I remember when you did that after saying that you would never do it to a channel. And I remember how people started coming after you for that. And it was not pretty whatsoever at all. So I wonder when this part of you started, or did you just finally decide that that wasn't right to do because of all the backlash that you got? Just kind of curious. Reaction channels are bullies. They don't want to admit that. They benefit from your pain. You got this. They benefit from your pain. Dang, that hit. Amberlynn, you do things that people criticize. They go off of your actions, and not every reaction channel is nice to you. Not every reaction. I don't. I I'm not cut out for this. That's why I do not call myself a reaction channel. I'm just not. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't call myself a reaction channel for a reason. I'm not cut out for certain things and saying certain things and doing certain things because I feel differently about a lot of things. So I'm not, I'm just, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about a lot of things and a lot of feelings, okay? So I'm just going to say, okay, they benefit from your pain. Dang, that hit not all the way true. And all right, guys. I'm a social media lawyer in Nevada. You'd win, especially because their content is repetitive. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, but I'm not striking and not suing. Not about that, at least. So, what are you going to do, Miss Amberlynn? I'm curious because it sounds like you're going to be doing something, especially by saying not about that, at least. So, what kind of lawsuit are you bringing forth? Yeah, I'm curious. I really want to know. I do. If you plan on going after somebody, I would like to know why. Just a simple why. And, you know, I, it's a thing out there. If you're going to word things like this, of course, people are going to ask questions. Amber, have you ever been to court before? Because honestly, I don't think you'd win. Ha ha, yes, as a kid who was in foster care. Would you quit already with foster care? You just need that just plastered on your forehead so you don't have to say it anymore. I've been to court quite a bit. Different circumstances, but for answering your question, yes. And by the way, it's not about what you think, it's about what the judge thinks. True, it's about what the judge thinks or what the jury thinks. You got to throw that into depending on who's going to judge you. But seriously, you need to stop with the whole foster care, especially if your mom's in your life now, because you could be hurting your mom's feelings really, really bad. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Alrighty, guys, let's read a novel. You ready? It's not copyright if the content is transformative. Example, reaction. If I showed a judge Jordy's or the ankles content, for example, I'd win, period. There's a ton of gray areas, and all cases are different. It's not just about if it's transformative or not. Their constant need for making fun of my weight, body, spreading lies, rumors, etc. all plays a huge role in it. And the fact that they react to every single one of my videos and not just a few here and there play a huge role as well. And people saying I only watch Amberlynn through Jordy, so I don't give her a view won't help their case either. If I wanted to copyright strike, I would. It's that simple. I'm not going to have a debate or something like that. It's pretty obvious. Okay, well, I don't know how to take that, but okay, we could go with the previous question. You wouldn't be suing about a certain thing. I don't think Amberlynn would even take anybody to court, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't think she would have the time, the energy, or she would put forth the effort. That's my honest opinion about it, because it would require her to get up and do something. Not trying to be mean, not trying to be hateful, but Amberlynn cannot keep to a schedule. And that would mean she'd have to get up and do something with her day. And she would end up having to get an attorney. And we all see how well she does with when she has a schedule or she has to commit to something. We all see how she does. So honestly, I think these are just empty thoughts. Alrighty, guys. And just like that, with the novel, it's over. So what do y'all think? I mean, over on Insta, she says, ask me anything. They ask her anything, and we end with a novel. So, empty thoughts, empty promises. What do you know? What do you think? Get down there in the comment section below. I can't even talk. We are not even going to pretend like Janet can talk, okay? We just don't do that over here. We just listen to Janet rumble and ramble. That's all we do. But I want to wish y'all a happy if I I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And hope you remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. I done forgot my own outro. Can you believe that? It is kind of late here, but I done forgot my own outro. Who does that? Me. Me. That's who does that. I do that a lot. I forget my intro and I forget my outro. Never fails. And I say it all the daggone time. I am that absent minded. That's what happens. It's just what happens. That's why this channel is named Janet Being Janet, because there's only one way I know how to be, an utter, total mess. Because I am that way 24/7. Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I guess I'll see you in my next one if you decide to join me in the next video. If not, hey, I understand. Like I told you, hey, I'm everywhere. Alrighty, guys. Y'all make sure you have a good one for me. Bye.